more than just a source of light. It is light in motion. Light as information. It is light as a paintbrush on a canvas of night. Advertising, drawn with tubes and colors. Neon has been used to sell all sorts of things.
It's the Buick Photo Show!
From exterminators to comedians. And in the process, the buzz of neon has become a necessary part of the nighttime landscape. But neon has taken its knocks over the years. In the 50s, it appeared to be losing the game to more durable plastic signs. Neon seemed to be dying. Not to worry. It was nothing that a dose of nostalgia couldn't cure. Neon is back with a vengeance. It is fashionable again, as new as pop music, #1 with a bullet on the current hit parade for returning American fads. Neon has made it as a pop icon. But where did they make neon, this enduring symbol of gritty, big city life? In a little city, the little city of Antigo, Wisconsin, where on the outskirts of town there is a warehouse, oddly devoid of neon, until you step inside. The Northern Advertising Company is ablaze with the stuff. It's part neon factory, part neon school. A place where students fashion letters from glass and write their lessons in electric.
One of the problems is trying to get the 6 or 8 different bulbs all the same size.
Neon was first perfected in 1912, and the methods for its manufacture haven't changed much since old Claude Neon plugged in the first factory. What has changed are the number of people who manufacture neon, the craftsmen who twist the glass into letters and the letters into signs. Tube benders numbered in the tens of thousands during the 30s and 40s, yet just 5 years ago that number had dimmed to less than 2,000. Less than 2,000 who practiced this old and delicate art.
Neon was down to where I was only working 1 day out of every 2 weeks on neon.
Dean Blazek is one of those old-time tube benders. 5 years ago, in Antigo, he began a school to revive the craft, a kind of neon U, one of the first in the country.
I started it basically because our sign industry, which I was a member, Wisconsin Sign Association, wanted somebody to teach neon because there was a demand for it. There you go.
The return of neon as a fixture in our culture generated a steady stream of students, over 150 from all over the country, to Blazek's Northwood School. Enrollment is limited to 6 or under for a 6-week term. At 40 hours a week, this is no snap course.
You have to be very patient. You have to be able to take a lot of disappointments. There's a lot of days where you work hours and hours, and it's wasted effort. We buy glass by the ton.
Yet the crash of mistakes is usually drowned out by other noises. Neon has a sound, and neon has a vocabulary all its own.
Here I mainly came to learn the mechanics, to learn to bombard and pump and get down the basic bends.
And all part of the process to get from here to here.
Actually, what you're making is a long light bulb.
It's a light bulb that starts as a tube of glass and flame.
It takes about 30 seconds to heat the glass to where it gets to a plastic state where you can bend it, and you blow it out. When you blow it out, it gives it makes the corner. We use asbestos pattern, and we work backwards and upside down.
Flame is the pen when one writes in neon. Whole alphabets can be fashioned from these corners and curves.
The second step of neon is getting the piece of glass that you make to light up. You drive high voltage electricity through the tube. That heats up the tube. Then you evacuate it through a vacuum pump.
This bombarding and pumping of the tube with electricity collects up and clears out the last molecules of air. Gas is inserted and the tube is sealed off. The color is determined by the tint of the glass and the type of gas, usually neon or argon, that the tube is filled with. Plug it in, and there it glows.
Keep your finger in it and it'll expand it like you're blowing in it to get it welded together.
Neon is a welding of the commercial with the artistic. So is Blazek's school. The students want to make signs.
We do everything in the sign business. Channel letters to neon. The reason I'm getting into the neon is that our tube bender died, and I'm there to replace him.
Or they want to make art.
My background is in drawing and printmaking. There's a lot of those kind of people around, but not many artists in neon.
Blazek favors the commercial. He wants to train his students to twist tubes into signs, to turn a trade. Yet not all student projects end up as signs.
Possibly a lamp. It depends. We don't know what will happen when we bombard it and put the gases in.
It is this unexplored and unexpected side of neon that has attracted some of Blazek's students.
People have the idea that neon is just, roasted chicken signs or something. It's incredible. But it's painting with light, so it's just beautiful. It's just got a charm that, other mediums don't have.
Yet in Blazek's factory, the emphasis is not on creating charming, one-of-a-kind items, but on churning out 4,000 items, all of one kind. Blazek's employees are in the process of making 4,000 Heilemann signs. 1 year down, 800 to go. Long after the students have packed and gone, they'll still be here, bending and curving glass, serving up those neon letters that are a part of our nights and a sign of our times.